Hey, Coolkid here, and it's the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary. So today's the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, or at least when I'm recording this video. Hopefully I can get this video before the end of today. But yeah, since today's the 20th anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, I want to do kind of a thank you video to the franchise and, talking about my experience playing the Kingdom Hearts games. So yeah, I think that's basically it for the intro. Actually, I do got one thing else to mention that people probably want to know. Why do you have a Persona 5 wall scroll if you're talking about, well, Kingdom Hearts? And a very simple answer. I don't have any other gaming wall scroll. I don't even have a Kingdom Hearts one. Well, actually, I do have a Kingdom Hearts wall scroll, but it's missing these black bars, these black hanging bars. So I gotta buy some like extra ones so I can get that. I'd probably use them perfectly for a video, but I wanted to do this because I wanted to do this video just because I don't usually talk about Kingdom Hearts. So let's get into it. My experience with the series and franchise. And I know a lot of people are probably going to say, oh yeah, I remember the commercial for the first game, or I remember picking it up for the PS2 and everything. Unfortunately, I kind of got late to the franchise because, okay. So, who introduced my friend Cyboy the Awesome? You can check out his dead YouTube channel, put in the description or whatnot. But yeah, my friend Cyboy, he was the one who introduced me into Kingdom Hearts. And to be fair, I know him as the, out of all my friends, as the Kingdom Hearts guy. He freaking loves Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, he introduced me into Kingdom Hearts sometime in I think in 2011 or 2012, because I was excited and anticipated at that time for a Dream Drop Distance. So I definitely know I got in the series before Dream Drop Distance, but honestly, I didn't really play any Kingdom Hearts game. Well, I did play a little bit of one on the PS2 whenever he came over because I had PS2. But really, I actually first really started playing Kingdom Hearts with the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 remix collection, and I think this thing came out in 2013. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this came out in 2013, and this is the first time where I really actually did dive into Kingdom Hearts and its games. And honestly, I'm still to this day surprised how much Kingdom Hearts 1 can just leave an impression on you, especially about a game, about fighting the darkness in your favorite classic Disney worlds and whatnot. But still, it is somehow a memorable game, especially with the intro and, dude, Hall of Bastion, that was so cool. The world final boss. Even to this day, the ending still freaking shocks me. Were they not expecting to have more? Because easily Kingdom Hearts could have been a series that could have failed, but yet it didn't. And especially with the ending, if the series just had that game there, that would be such a downer ending. But I mean, Kingdom Hearts knows how to have downer endings that you can see in the future. But yeah, the gameplay enticed me and everything, and and to this day, I'm still surprised that Kingdom Hearts 1 is, such an enjoyable experience. And plus, the 1.5 collection included this little booklet with some concept art. Let me just pull up looks like a cool page I can pull up real quick. This page right here, and they have original design Sora when it was going to be half lion or something, and I think he was also supposed to have a chainsaw, but I don't think they have that image in there. And oh yeah, this one's pretty cool. Yeah, they have some the concept weapons designs with this little cool page of the I think it's the Ultima Blade. yeah, the ultimate weapon. Which, dude, God, I freaking love concept art. That is my shit. But, you know, obviously, after playing Kingdom Hearts 1, that got me, I guess, you know, after playing it, it really got me into loving these games in this franchise. Of course, after that, a year later, yeah, this came out like a year later. A year later, Kingdom Hearts 2 and Birth by Sleep, where I would play it in the 2.5 collection. And, oh my God, dude, I'll just say this. Kingdom Hearts 2, even though some people might agree Kingdom Hearts 1 is a better game, and, you know, you might be right or wrong, but Kingdom Hearts 2 is just so much fun. Like, the combat is so much fun. All the movement abilities that you get are so cool. Forms are awesome. Reaction commands are so damn cool, especially at the, you know, when you're facing the final boss and you're just like, you know, just casually cutting up buildings and everything. Oh my God. And like, honestly, I guess the intro, like the intro part of the game is probably the best intro out of all the Kingdom Hearts series. Not like the opening intro, but like the prologue. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts 2's prologue is probably the best out of any I've seen in the series. Just especially with the fact that Roxas and his totally you know, tragic life, but yeah, dude, Kingdom Hearts 2 is so awesome. Like, what's a really cool moment that I remember from Kingdom Hearts 2? Oh yeah, the 1,000 Heartless battle. I do have to admit, 1,000 Heartless battle, like the whole thing where, you know, you first fight Dan Max and then, you know, Goofy freaking dies. Mickey's like, they'll pay for this. And then, you know, you go on a rampage fighting Heartless with Final Fantasy characters, and then you finally meet up and Goofy's not dead, and then you face off like just a bunch of waves of Heartless. Like you kill like what? Like 1,000 Heartless or something. I don't freaking know. It's so awesome. And then the, you know, true leader of the organization reveals itself and dude, that scene was so damn cool. I loved that scene. Also, I also like the world that nobody ends with you, which I don't know if I'll ever get to say this, but I'll just say this: Kingdom Hearts 1, the end of the world, and the world that never was in Kingdom Hearts 2. They're probably my favorite, you know, final worlds or final areas in like any RPG. But yeah, dude, yeah, when you're fighting Zemus and everything, and with Riku back with you, God, I freaking love that. Like, dude, Kingdom Hearts 2 is such a great and funny experience, and I guess I'll talk about it. I mean, I genuinely did like, you know, the Disney worlds that they picked. They actually picked a good amount of choices, and even Tron, which I know is a weird choice, but honestly, I love Tron, and, you know, obviously the Disney worlds that, you know, they picked and appeared here, I thought, you know, were perfectly great choice. And for some reason, Chicken Little as a summon, I mean, sure, okay. But yeah, dude, Kingdom Hearts 2 was so awesome. And then you got Birth by Sleep, which I still think Birth by Sleep is genuinely a good Kingdom Hearts game. It's obviously, I probably wouldn't put in like the same tier as like a, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2 or 1 or even 3, but I still think it's quite an enjoyable game, and no matter how tragic it is, it really is tragic with essentially just everyone. Well, yeah, we pretty much got Ventus going to an eternal slumber, Aqua trapped in the realm of darkness, and you know, Terra basically becoming two of the main villains of the series, and actually both 1 and 2. So, as tragic as it is, it's still a fun game, and I actually did like all the, you know, world choices and everything, and dude, there are a lot of really good, like, emotional moments throughout the game, and especially the, you know, the middle point and everything, and the end, dude, the end tears me up. God, dude. Man, freaking Birth by Sleep, dude, man. it's definitely a fun experience that ends tragically. I really don't know what else to say about Birth by Sleep other than it's cool. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I guess the one thing I am surprised about how like Birth by Sleep does it. Like when you go to worlds like Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella and stuff, like those worlds, I'm genuinely surprised how good they can be working. Especially with those movies, it doesn't really fit. A lot of worlds like not as good as Aladdin fits as a world, but surprised me, it actually works pretty good as a Kingdom Hearts world and everything. And there. And after that, I freaking played. When this came out, 2016. So I think this came out 2 years after this boy. Yeah, after 2 years later, we got. Oh my God! 2.8, the basically last step until Kingdom Hearts 3, which I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, dude, this was so awesome. Dream Drop Distance, which I know some people have problems with, but I thought it was a genuine experience. 0 0.2, which was from what I can understand, basically going to be like, the prologue to Kingdom Hearts 2, but not Kingdom Hearts, sorry. It was going to be the prologue for Kingdom Hearts 3, but they decided to show it in here. And the, what was it? Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts back cover, which honestly was surprisingly good to this day. I actually do like the back cover and everything. I'm feeling like, obviously it'll be more important in the future, but yeah. Back to A Dream Drop Distance. I genuinely liked it. I honestly thought the gameplay was pretty fun. And I know some people are bothered by, flow motion being kind of game breaking, but like, well, what's that fun of just like kicking off a wall, jumping through the air, and getting on top of like a roof or something? God, yeah, it was so cool. Obviously in this game, some of the, weird choices God, I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I do have to admit they do make some weird choices in the series, and they introduce time travel and set up like our first two main villains, yeah, they're not dead, or well, they're dead, but they're from the past or something. Kingdom Hearts still as a series, as much as I'd like it and its story, it kind of confuses me, but either way, Dream Drop Distance was a fun, great game, even if it confuses me some of the time and questions the choices that they made. And also, as I said earlier, with, Birth by Sleep, with it, having like a little bit of, the Snow White world actually being surprisingly good and working well. Dude, one of my favorite worlds in the series has to be the Fantasia world, like straight up, and surprisingly they make it so well, which which obviously can't be said about every dude. It just surprises me to this day, like they can just make freaking Dream Drop Distance and Fantasia so much good when there's like no actual combat, no action, it's just music to just music to animation. Which, God, that still surprised me. 0 0.2, I did kind of like it. And it was the first step to Kingdom Hearts 3, even though I do have to admit, the gameplay did, I don't know, it just felt weird. But, I mean, by the time I got to 3, I got used to the controls. And there were way more improvements to there than from, 0 0.2. And back cover, generally liked it. Probably out of all the, I guess, short animated movies that they include with these collections, I honestly really do like the back cover, but honestly, you can't beat, good old 360 Days Over 2, or whatever it's called. But yeah, all those games were a fun experience. But, dude, Kingdom Hearts 3, I remembered the wait to Kingdom Hearts 3. And obviously, like some people, I didn't wait as long as a bunch of other people because they've been waiting it for years. But, I was waiting for it. I was excited for every pre-release. Like, hell yeah, we're getting Toy Story and Monsters Inc. and Frozen and all those other worlds. I was so excited for that. And also, like, honestly, if you really want to know my opinions, like, there's like this one ProZD video that basically explains how I feel compared to everyone else is. So yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, dude, the Kingdom Hearts 3 hype was so in. And when I got to finally playing it, I know some people were disappointed. Honestly, I think I might get hate for this. Kingdom Hearts 3 is possibly my favorite game in the series. It literally is my favorite game in the series, with obviously while the selection of Disney worlds are pretty small. These worlds are big. They're gigantic. Like, even hell, Big Hero 6 is just like a mini GTA map, and like, it just feels so cool that finally in 3 we got like such open worlds, and we get to have more than 2 party members of we get to have more than 2 other party members, usually just random like Woody and Buzz for the Toy Story world and everything. But yeah, dude, I freaking love the worlds. Lucky Albums were so cool. Magic felt so awesome to play with. Switching Keyblades, like, all that stuff is so cool. And obviously, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 is awesome, because it is basically, even though I would say it's basically what you kind of expected, the final battles of Kingdom Hearts 3 to be. It still is awesome, fighting all the new organization members and everything, and finally getting back to Terra and time traveling. Sure. Also, like, the final world was fucking batshit insane. Cal Skylum, oh my god, I love that. And dude, the final battle between Sora, Donald, and Goofy versus Xehanort, which, I'm genuinely surprised that they actually kept Donald and Goofy to fight with the final battle. But I mean, I guess it's appropriate to be kind of like Kingdom Hearts 1. But yeah, dude, that was so cool and everything. And obviously the ending with who coming out and revealing who he truly is, basically is just like, hey guys, you like all that setup? No, like all what we brought forward? Now here's some new setup for the future of Kingdom Hearts with everything. And dude, god, that Zora, just damn, so much stuff. And Remind made the game much more fun with a couple of new abilities that they add. So yeah, dude, honestly, I loved Kingdom Hearts 3, and I guess I'll say this about the ending. I actually did like the ending, and it was genuinely so cool for the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. And I mean, it made sense. I know some people think it's naspal. No, it's not. It's legitimately something Sora would honestly do. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. And I actually recently bought Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Memory, which I haven't played. And actually, I guess I should mention that since, I think like sometime earlier this year, because it's the 20th anniversary, I decided to play through all the games with me replaying 1, then 2, and Birth by Slave, then Dream Drop Distance, and 0.2, and currently right now, Kingdom Hearts 3 with, let's see, I'm currently at, I just finished the fight between where you, at the beginning of the Keyblade Graveyard, where you just fight a massive wave of, like, Heartless, Nobodies, and Unversed and everything. Oh my god, dude. You do have to admit, guys, you do have to admit that moment right there, first time going through it, it's like, oh my god, that's so cool, just fighting all of these enemies that we've been fighting in, well, this game and the entire series. Yeah. So yeah, dude. God. Love this franchise. Even replaying it through with still my possibly favorite game 3. I know people are going to hate me for that, but yeah, haven't played Melody of Memory, but you know, whenever I finish replaying 3, I'll get to Melody of Memory. I know what happens with the unreality shit, so yeah, definitely curious what happens in the future. But no, anything else I don't really want to talk about by experience? Oh yeah, the final character reveal with Sora, dude. No joke. I cried during Sora. Like I probably should have recorded myself making a video of that, but dude, I cried when, you know, it was revealed that yeah, Sora. It was Sora. I legitimately cried, and you know, I think that's just more of me being, you know, sad that we don't have any more Smash, and you know, the final character is literally the impossible of the impossible. God, dude, Sora, man. Well, at least Sora for Smash, dude. That was a very emotional moment, and God, man. Well, Smash had to end on the best character possible. Then it did. So yeah. Oh, also, like, I guess the one other Kingdom Hearts video I did was the stream where I did like the final hour of you know, Union Cross, which you know, playing. I guess I should talk about Union Cross because I did like my experience playing Union Cross, but I dropped off, and then you know, when I heard about it ending, I'm like, oh man, I gotta catch up. Unfortunately, I lost my iTouch where you know, I played the game. At that point, I lost it. I don't know where it was at that time when, you know, the Union Cross was ending. So I just decided, okay, I'll like, you know, just play on my phone and, you know, catch up all the way. Unfortunately, an idiot, because I planned to do this like the month, I think it was like the month or the month before that, where, you know, I was planning to, okay, catch up with everything. Unfortunately, until like the last month, I didn't really play the game much. Like, I at first I started catching up, then I stopped. So stupid old me is stupid. But I mean, still, that final stream was definitely fun. And goodbye to Union Cross and all the fun times you've had. And now you're just nothing more than just basically a character creator type of deal. And you know, cutscene viewers. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. I mean, it's better than having the game being nothing, I guess. But yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this earlier. Kingdom Hearts 1 made me fall in love with Hikaru Utada. Love Utada's music. It is fantastic. So yeah, and also my totally nice final, my only Kingdom Hearts final, really. Square Enix, can you like release some actual stuff, like even like a shortened version of like the Kingdom Hearts 3 soundtrack with only the biggest and most memorable ones. I still would love that with Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, I guess that's a quick experience of all my, you know, playing the game with you know, Cyboy introducing to me. And then finally in 2013, just actually playing the, you know, the 1.5 Kingdom Hearts 1 or final mix version. And it honestly made me fall in love with each of these series of the games. And, you know, with its obviously, one, fun-ass gameplay. And two, visiting Disney worlds that, you know, I love. And probably for me, I like to... You know, I like, you know, going around Disney worlds and, you know, fighting, you know, Disney bosses. But, I mean, I could be weird. But, hey, I still like the original story that, you know, Kingdom Hearts tell. And, you know, everything ending with 3 is fantastic. And, you know, just makes me excited for whatever's to come to the future of Kingdom Hearts with its new games. And, oh, yeah, I guess... you know what? I guess I'll mention stuff that happened today because I know Teto Mora did like a he posted a I wouldn't say a full drawing, but like a work in progress drawing of an image that he's going to put for the the Kingdom Hearts anniversary event. Unfortunately, he said he doesn't know if he'll get it done by then, which I think the Kingdom Hearts anniversary event's like April 10th, I think. Yeah. I think it's April 10th, but I could be wrong. I'll probably put like something on screen to say if I'm right or wrong. But yeah, the image looks pretty cool. I know there's going to be like a freaking Kingdom Hearts theme Tamagotchi. Sure. Yeah. That's a thing. I might just get it for shits and giggles, but yeah, that is so weird and curious. So yeah, and also I know there's a cool Final Fantasy image for the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary with it, with Cloud posing in the same pose that Sora did in the cover of the original game. So that's honestly pretty cool. I mean, I know Kingdom Hearts earlier this year did the same thing for Final Fantasy VII anniversary, where Sora is in the same pose as Cloud in the game, and God, that looked so cool. But yeah, that's all really for announcements on the anniversary of the game. But there's the upcoming 20th anniversary event on April 10th, I believe. But yeah, dude, because like for me right now, I'm kind of half and half if they're actually going to show anything cool and substantial, or even a new game announcement. Like honestly, like they gotta at least have like Dark Road stuff, like some kind of release date or more information about what the hell's happening with the final chapter of Dark Road. So they gotta have at least that, right? So yeah, what else could be there? I mean, I did ask my friend Cyboy about this like the other day. Like, what do you think's going to happen at the event, that they're going to announce anything? And he said, maybe not. He thinks they might announce like a Union type cross of game, but in the style of Final Fantasy 14. I mean, honestly, I do think they're going to do, something with like a Union Cross or some type of new game that takes place in that time span of when Union Cross takes place. So, even if it's not a remake or a reimagining of Union Cross, they're at least going to do something. A new game that's like Final Fantasy 14. I don't know. I don't know about that. But, yeah, I mean, he also did say something about there being a Disney Plus series. I've been hearing that for a while. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but, I'm hoping for a new Kingdom Hearts game starring Kairi getting the due deserve that she does. But even if they don't really announce anything, I still think it's cool that this series is getting loved and appreciated, and is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. I don't know actually where I would rank them in like RPGs of all time, but yeah, I love them. Interacting with these Kingdom Hearts, with these Disney worlds, and you with Donald Duck, and then all this serious anime bullshit that happens, and it's honestly a really, really cool and fun series. And the gameplay I've always said the gameplay has always been great and fun, and everything with at the end of 3 with Yuzora and the Union leaders and everything, and God, well, definitely excited for Kingdom Hearts 3, but yeah, let me look how long I've been recording this video. Probably for a little bit too long, but yeah, seriously, Kingdom Hearts thank you for 20 years of great games. Thank you for all the fun that I've had playing it. While I didn't play it when, it first came out, or even really played it like around the same period of the PS2, because I think when I played it, it was like a little bit of the PS2 when my friend Cyboy, I think that was like in 2012. Yeah, so that was way past the good old date of when it originally came out. But either way, this is a game that I fell in love with, and I'm definitely excited to see in the future. Hopefully, the next game will have some more Final Fantasy and more Disney, because surprise, surprise, I just don't like the Kingdom Hearts original stuff. I like Disney and Final Fantasy. Yeah, when they shafted Final Fantasy into 3, but still, I still think 3 is one of my favorite games. God, people are going to hate me for that. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I might see you next time. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know. I was thinking about making, I don't know, maybe a video of me playing Dark Road, because I did do that video on Union Cross, or even if there's like a really cool announcement that happens at the anniversary, I might do something about it. Actually, I will mention this. I actually did think about, for the 20th anniversary, to start a Let's Play of like Kingdom Hearts 1 and, all the way to 3 or whatever new games that's out. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it would come this soon. So yeah, I still want to stream that game, but yeah. Follow my Twitch, subscribe, whatever. I don't usually do Kingdom Hearts videos, but, I love Kingdom Hearts, its franchise, and especially all the cool YouTubers. Like, if you haven't seen Regular Path's videos, they are amazing. I'll probably put one on the title card. But yeah. Well, I guess, I'll see you next time on, I guess I'll see you next time when the light and the darkness shall come through. See ya. But, yeah, this dude, man, it's crazy to think it's 20 years old. Hopefully I'll have a bigger channel presence of Kingdom Hearts by the 25th. God, 25th, that's just crazy. That's in like 5 years, but to be fair, that's how time works. Hopefully I have more, Kingdom Hearts related videos on my channel. Actually, I actually did, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, actually in like my ideas of videos that I want to do on the channel that are just in the back burner. There was one about me doing discussion videos on each of the organization members, which I'll be cool down to, but one that requires me probably interact with Cyboy, since he's like the super Kingdom Hearts fan. I have to get information across to him. And two, God, like some of them, I literally, I don't think there's like nothing on that character. I really can't tell you, God, some of these, but yeah. I don't know what else to say other than I'm excited for the future. And, with us at the new beginning, the new era, or the new saga is beginning to whatever happens next. Well, see ya with an oath to Kingdom Hearts.